Hello, my name is Patrick Sworn, and I teach kindergarten in a low income area of New Orleans, Louisiana. I would like to take a moment to share a short story with you that caused me to have a different view of the lives of those around me. One day, after recess, I brought my students back into my classroom, and one of them said something that caught me by surprise. We were talking about royal families and how they don't want for anything and they have everything that they could ever want. I mentioned that royal families always have food, they never run out, and sometimes they have too much food. In the middle of my sentence, one of my students looked at me and said, "Sometimes my friends don't have enough to eat." Not thinking anything of it, I took it as if the student meant that they are still hungry after every meal that they eat. Little did I know there was way more to this story. The next day at school, I found out that a kindergartner and her four siblings had not had food outside of school for 2 whole weeks, and this broke my heart. Later that day, the same student that made the comment earlier asked if there was anyone else in our school that did not have enough to eat. As I pondered this question, I decided to go and conduct some research. I learned that there were several families at my school from the local community who were struggling to put food on their table. In the specific parish of Jefferson, which is where I work, there are 12.1% of families who have run out of food, bought food that did not last, or skipped meals. When I asked the student again and I told him about what I had found, he was devastated that there are so many families in our community that were struggling to eat, especially children his age. He mentioned that the class should do something for these families because it was really sad and unfair. I talked to another student and other students in my class, and they agreed. I then asked the principal if she would come talk to the students and listen to their ideas on ways that they could help with this problem. After the meeting, we decided that it was best to start a food bank here at our school. Today, our food bank is up and running and successful because of the help of the students. Students do have the power to use their voice and to influence social change. With the help of other students, administration, faculty at surrounding schools, we will be able to decrease the number of families in our community that are struggling to find food. Join students and others in our school as we work together with other schools in the surrounding areas to help defeat this problem. We want to make a positive change in our community, and by creating food banks throughout the community, we can do this. The time is now.